Before we start, make sure to like and subscribe for more educational English videos like this one. A busy week in my life. Hello, my name is Daniel. I am 26 years old. I live in a big city. I live in an apartment with my sister. Her name is Anna. She is a student. She studies at a university. I want to talk about my week. My week is usually busy, but I like my life. On Monday, I wake up at 6:30. I feel very sleepy because I do not like Mondays. I get out of bed slowly. Then I go to the bathroom. I wash my face and brush my teeth. After that, I go to the kitchen. My sister is still sleeping. I make breakfast for myself. I eat bread, butter, and cheese. I also drink tea. I do not drink coffee in the morning because it makes me nervous. At 7:30, I leave home. I go to work by metro. The metro is very crowded on Monday mornings. Many people go to work. Some people read books, some people look at their phones, and some people listen to music. I usually listen to music. I arrive at work at 8:15. I work in a company. I am an office worker. I sit at a desk and work on a computer. I write emails, answer messages, and talk to my coworkers. At 12 o'clock, I have lunch. I go to a small restaurant near my office. I usually eat soup and rice. Sometimes I eat chicken. The food is good and not very expensive. After lunch, I go back to work. I feel a little tired, but I drink water and continue working. At 5:30, I finish work. In the evening, go home. I feel very tired on Mondays. I eat dinner with my sister. Then I watch TV for a short time and go to bed early. On Tuesday, I wake up at 7 o'clock. I feel better than Monday. I follow the same routine. I wash my face, brush my teeth, and have breakfast. At work, I have many meetings on Tuesday. I talk to my boss and my coworkers. We discuss new projects. Sometimes it is difficult, but I learn new things. After work, I meet my friend Alex. We go to a cafe. We drink tea and talk about our lives. Alex tells me funny stories. We laugh a lot. I go home at 9 o'clock in the evening. I feel happy. I take a shower and go to bed. On Wednesday, I wake up and look outside. It is raining. I feel a little sad because I do not like rainy weather. I take an umbrella and go to work. The streets are wet. People walk fast because of the rain. At work, the day is quiet. I do my tasks and listen to soft music. At lunch, I eat at the office. I bring food from home. I eat pasta and salad. After work, I go straight home because of the rain. I do not go out. I stay at home, drink tea, and watch a movie with my sister. Thursday is a good day. I wake up early and feel energetic. I clean my room before work. I make my bed and organize my desk. At work, I finish an important project. My boss says, "Good job." I feel proud and happy. In the evening, go to the gym. I exercise for 1 hour. I run, lift weights, and stretch. After the gym, feel strong and healthy. I go home, eat dinner, and sleep well. Friday is my favorite day. I wake up with a smile. I know the weekend is coming. At work, people feel relaxed. We talk more and work a little less. At lunch, we eat together and make jokes. After work, I go out with my friends. We go to a restaurant. We eat delicious food. I eat pizza and drink juice. Later, we walk in the city. The streets are full of people. There is music and lights. I feel excited and happy. I go home late, around midnight. On Saturday, I wake up late, around 10 o'clock. I feel relaxed. I do not have work. I have a big breakfast. I eat eggs, cheese, olives, bread, and tomatoes. I also drink tea. After breakfast, I go shopping. I buy clothes and some food. The shopping mall is very busy. In the afternoon, I visit my parents. They live in another part of the city. We drink tea and talk. My mother cooks delicious food. I love her cooking. Go home in the evening and rest. Sunday is a calm day. I wake up late again. I stay at home in the morning. I clean the house with my sister. We listen to music while cleaning. It is more fun this way. In the afternoon, I go for a walk in the park. The weather is nice. I see families, children, and dogs. Some people run, some people sit and relax. I sit on a bench and read a book. I feel peaceful. In the evening, prepare for the new week. I organize my bag and clothes. At night, I go to bed early because Monday is coming again. Ending. This is my week. It is busy, but it is also nice. I work, meet people, and rest. I like my life, and I am happy.
A day in my life. Hello, my name is Emma. I am 24 years old. I live in a small city with my family. Today, I want to talk about my daily routine. I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I do not like waking up early, but I have to go to work. First, I get out of bed and wash my face. Then, I brush my teeth and get dressed. After that, I go to the kitchen. My mother is usually there. She drinks coffee every morning. I do not drink coffee. I prefer tea. I also eat breakfast. I usually eat bread, cheese, and eggs. Sometimes I eat fruit like apples or bananas. At 8 o'clock, I leave the house. I go to work by bus. The bus is often crowded, but I listen to music and relax. It takes about 30 minutes to get to work. I work in an office. I am a secretary. I answer phone calls and write emails. I also help my boss with meetings. I like my job, but sometimes it is busy. At 12:30, I have lunch. I eat with my co-workers. We talk about our day, and sometimes we laugh a lot. I usually eat rice, chicken, or salad. I drink water or juice. After lunch, I go back to work. I finish my tasks and check my emails again. At 5:30, I finish work and go home. In the evening, I feel tired. I take a shower and change my clothes. Then, I have dinner with my family. We watch TV and talk together. I like this time of the day because it is calm and relaxing. After dinner, I sometimes read a book or watch a movie. I also like listening to music. At 10:30, I go to bed. I am usually very tired, so I fall asleep quickly. On weekends, my routine is different. I wake up later, around 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. I meet my friends or go shopping. Sometimes I visit my grandparents. I love spending time with my family. This is my daily life. It is simple, but I am happy.
A trip to the seaside. Hello, my name is Sophia. I am 23 years old. I live in a big city, but I love the sea. Today, I want to tell you about my trip to the seaside with my friends. Last summer, I went on a holiday. I went to a small seaside town. The town was quiet and beautiful. There were small houses, clean streets, and many trees. The sea was blue and very calm. I went there with my two best friends. Their names are Maria and Elif. We were very excited because we needed a break from work and school. We started our trip early in the morning. We woke up at 5:30. It was still dark outside. We felt sleepy, but we were also very excited. We packed our bags the night before. We put clothes, swimsuits, towels, and sunscreen in our bags. Maria also brought snacks. She brought sandwiches, fruit, and juice. We traveled by car. Elif drove the car. I sat next to her, and Maria sat in the back. We listened to music and sang songs together. Sometimes we laughed a lot. The road was long, but the view was very beautiful. We saw mountains, trees, and small villages. After 4 hours, we arrived at the seaside town. We stayed in a small hotel near the beach. The hotel was simple but clean. The room had 2 beds and a small balcony. From the balcony, we could see the sea. We put our bags in the room and rested for a short time. Then we changed our clothes and went to the beach. The beach was amazing. The sand was soft and warm. The sea was clear and blue. There were not many people, so it was very peaceful. We walked on the sand and felt the sun on our faces. Then we went into the water. The water was a little cold at first, but then it felt very nice. We swam, played in the water, and laughed. Maria is a very good swimmer. Elif and I are not very good, but we enjoy the water. After swimming, we sat on the beach and talked. We listened to the sound of the waves. It was very relaxing. food and evenings. In the evening, we went to a small restaurant near the sea. The restaurant had fresh food. We ate fish, salad, and bread. Everything was very delicious. After dinner, we walked by the sea. The weather was cool and nice. We saw the sunset. The sky was orange, pink, and purple. It was very beautiful. We took many photos. We wanted to remember this moment. At night, we went back to the hotel. We were very tired but very happy. We talked a little and then slept quickly. The next days, we stayed there for 5 days. Every day was different, but also similar. In the mornings, we woke up early and had breakfast. The hotel served cheese, olives, eggs, and tea. We sat outside and enjoyed the fresh air. After breakfast, we went to the beach again. Sometimes we swam, sometimes we just relaxed and read books. One day, we rented bicycles. We rode around the town. We saw small shops and friendly people. The people smiled and said hello. Another day, we took a boat trip. The boat went to small islands. The water was very clear. We swam in different places. It was an amazing experience. On the last day, we felt a little sad. We did not want to go back home. We bought small gifts for our families. I bought a bracelet for my sister. Maria bought a hat. Elif bought some local food. We took one last walk on the beach. We looked at the sea and listened to the waves. Going home. Then, we packed our bags and left the hotel. We got into the car and started our journey back home. This time, we were quiet. We felt tired and a little sad, but also happy. We talked about our favorite moments. We arrived home in the evening. We said goodbye and went to our homes. Ending, this trip was very special for me. I spent time with my friends. I saw a beautiful place. I felt relaxed and happy. I hope I can go there again one day.
My first day at a new job. Hello. My name is Kevin. I am 25 years old. I live in a big city. Today, I want to tell you about my first day at a new job. I was very excited, but I was also very nervous. It was my first day, and I did not know many people. Morning at home. I woke up very early, at 6 o'clock in the morning. Usually, I wake up at 7:30, but today was different. I could not sleep well because I was thinking about my new job. I got out of bed and looked at the window. The weather was nice. The sun was shining, and the sky was blue. This made me feel a little better. I went to the bathroom. I washed my face and brushed my teeth. Then I took a shower. I wanted to feel fresh and ready. After that, I went to my room and chose my clothes. I wanted to look clean and professional. I wore a white shirt, black pants, and black shoes. Breakfast time. I went to the kitchen and prepared breakfast. I did not feel very hungry, but I knew I needed to eat. I made eggs and toast. I also made tea. I sat at the table and ate slowly. While eating, I checked my phone. I looked at the address of my office again. I did not want to be late. Going to work. At 7:15, I left my house. I walked to the bus stop. There were many people at the stop. Everyone was waiting for the bus. When the bus arrived, it was very full. I got on the bus and stood near the door. I held a handle so I would not fall. The bus moved slowly because of traffic. Many cars were on the road. I looked outside and saw shops, people, and buildings. I felt a little stressed because I did not want to be late. But finally, after 40 minutes, I arrived near my office. Arriving at the office building was very big. It had many floors. I went inside and talked to the receptionist. Hello, I am Kevin. Today is my first day, I said. She smiled and gave me a visitor card. Then she showed me where to go. I went to the 3rd floor. I saw many people working. Some people were talking, and some people were looking at their computers, meeting new people. My manager came to me and said, "Welcome, Kevin." He was very friendly. His name was Mr. Brown. He introduced me to my coworkers. There was Sarah, John, Lisa, and Mike. They were all very kind. We shook hands and smiled. I felt less nervous after meeting them. Learning the job, my manager showed me my desk. It had a computer, a chair, and some papers. He explained my job. I needed to write emails, answer calls, and help the team. At first, it was a little difficult. There were many new things. But I listened carefully and asked questions. My coworkers helped me a lot. Sarah showed me how to use the computer system. John helped me with my first task, lunch break. At 12:30, we had lunch. We went to a nearby cafe. I sat with my coworkers. We talked about work and also about our lives. Sarah likes music. John likes sports. Lisa likes reading books. Mike likes traveling. I told them about myself. I said I like movies and walking in the park. We laughed and had a good time. I felt happy because they were friendly. Afternoon work. After lunch, we went back to the office. I started working again. I answered some phone calls. At first, I was nervous, but then I felt more comfortable. I also wrote emails. I checked them carefully before sending. The afternoon was busy, but time passed quickly. End of the day. At 5:30, the workday ended. I felt tired, but also proud. My manager said, "Good job today." This made me very happy. I said goodbye to my coworkers and left the office. Evening at home, I went home by bus again. This time, I felt relaxed. When I arrived home, I changed my clothes and sat down. I felt very tired. I made a simple dinner. I ate rice and vegetables. Then I watched a little TV. Night thoughts. At night, I thought about my day. I was nervous in the morning, but now I felt better. My coworkers were kind, and my job was interesting. I said to myself, this is a good start. At 10:30, I went to bed. I fell asleep quickly. Ending. This was my first day at my new job. It was a long day, but it was also a good day. I learned many new things. I met new people. I felt nervous, but also happy. I am excited for the next day.